Let's got here, and it's time to talk about Fairy Tail. Now, after last week's episode where we had the action there, the fight, Ignia, everything here. Now with this episode we have the aftermath of that, and also build up into the next dragon god they're gonna be chasing, and interesting way with the way the episode ended reminded me a bit of Edolas, but we're gonna get into that. Now let's get into this episode and talk about it. We see the town being rebuilt there, not so happy looking over it, and him saying he doesn't remember what happened after he ate Ignia's flame, which kind of makes sense. I think the power took over him there, and we even saw it. Lucy had to step in to snap him out of it, but I'm curious how he's gonna handle that moving forward. Was there some power left over for him? Because pretty much every time he eats some flames, he goes through this and also retains some of that power, but yeah, that's probably not gonna be enough to face Ignia. He's looking like he's probably the strongest, or at least one of the strongest out of the 5 dragon gods that we got here, and Mercphobia is looking like pretty much the weakest one, not just because Toka was the one controlling him, but also him not really wanting to be antagonist against Natsu, the group, or other people. We're gonna get to Mercphobia also, and I'm liking the shenanigans there. Lucy came in, he finally found out that she was the one that stopped him, and she got her burned. He decides the best course of action is to check. Actually does a boob check. He finally goes for it. There, of course, shenanigans, Fairy Tail way wouldn't be Fairy Tail without things like this. But back in a serious moment, he actually does apologizes for what he put her through, especially with the burn there. And after that, of course, why this kind of like why this? He offers to pee on her to disinfect the the wound, even though Wendy healed it. Yeah, not so. I think you need to work on your flirting skills there. But yeah, Fairy Tail shenanigans as always. But here we see a bit of the aftermath with the people, not just with the town, them being shocked, finding out they were humans originally, still being upset a bit about Mercphobia, but then it's revealed he did in fact survive, but he's probably gonna be human moving forward. He doesn't have any more magic energy there, and I'm liking this because this is kind of what he always wanted, having just living his life in peace there. So he's okay with this aftermath, so to say, his current situation. But also we get a glimpse that this worked, so they don't really have to kill them, steal them, destroy them, or whatever. There are a multitude of ways of handling this quest, because even Elsferia gets that notification on the big stone tablet that he had there. Mercphobia stops shining, so 1 out of the 5 is taken out here, so you have options how to handle this quest. And then on the other side we see the Diabolos guild with the Dragon Eaters reporting to their guild master. He really reminds me of the guild master from Sabertooth. He seems like a bona fide asshole, Georg Raisin there. I'm curious how strong he's gonna be. I do want Natsu just to obliterate him. We had the Sabertooth master. Natsu did punch him out. We had that fight between them. After that, he got obliterated with Sting and Rogue there. I do want Natsu fighting the Guildmaster there. We're gonna have to see what's gonna happen with the Diabolos Guild. So, Diabolos Guild and also the Dragon Gods being the enemies, so to say. Then, also seeing Sting and Rogue decides to visit Fairy Tail, but there's nobody there. And Toka apparently left on this ship going after Natsu and his group to do the same to them. Still don't know what happened to the guild members. Did she take them with her? Did they go poof somewhere else? I have no idea, because we saw it a few episodes ago. She took all of them out. So what exactly does that mean? What happened to them? I'm liking that we get more Sting and Rogue involvement. I like the other guilds. It's always fun having all of the side characters working this problem, so to say here. Jelal also getting involved, but he's probably with the fairy tale guys. Who knows where right now? But back to Mercphobia. Finally has the conversation with Natsu and the group there. He was shocked that Ignia came and telling him Natsu he's not gonna be able to defeat him, which is probably true. I don't think Natsu is at Ignia's power level right now, or even the other dragons. We still don't have a lot of information about them. Mercphobia gives them some surface level information, and I like that they're not really an organization, like they're not working together, they're not this main villain group unified. They just happen to be 5 of them, and this is how they got the name. And I like how Caramel put it. Humans always do this. When you don't understand something, the unknown or something powerful, especially back in history, it's always the gods, regardless if it's bad or good. When you don't understand something, you attribute it to a higher power. So this is why they got this name. They weren't working together. And we find out a bit more of the others. We know Ignia, he likes to fight, destroy. He destroyed a lot of countries there. Aldoron, the wood dragon, apparently wood dragons are the largest, so he is gonna be the largest dragon. He can also read human minds. That's gonna be interesting. We're probably gonna have some fun shenanigans with that. Celine, the moon dragon, apparently uses the powers of the stars. Reminded me a bit of Jelal and his star magic that he has there. Viernes, Metal Dragon God, where is Gajil when you need him? I do hope we're gonna get the others members back also. We're probably gonna get them, but we're gonna see how and when. And here we have Caramel after that conversation there, finally apologizing to Mercphobia for her role in this. But in a way, it kind of worked out, and Mercphobia got what he wanted to say. Hey, it ended well, he's fine with it, he accepts this kind of what he wanted there. I do hope he's gonna be able to live his life in peace. Is he gonna get his power back? I don't think so, but I wouldn't rule out the possibility there. Maybe he's gonna support them at some point in the future. Gonna have to see, but I just want him to chill out with Caramel there and having that cute moment, calling him Merphobia. No, it's too long, just call me Mer. But yeah, then they go after the next dragon, which is gonna be Aldoron, the wood dragon god. And I like how Natsu messed with the map so they don't have to take the trains there, him and Wendy, because of motion sickness. Give me that cure for motion sickness at some point, please. Then Lucy, you jinxed them, saying, yeah, this is the wood dragon, right? So fire, Natsu's fire is gonna be good against it, right? I have a big suspicion that it's not gonna be as simple. Watch this wood be very, very special and somehow cancel out fire or something, not being able to be burnt. I can already see it happen. I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's just really fun. But it would also be really fun if Natsu goes in, snaps his fingers and burns the entire dragon. But we're gonna have to see how that works. And of course, the mind reading aspect of Aldoron's power here. And after that, more fairy tale shenanigans. Natsu decides to go in the girls' tent there, and Lucy's still being worried about Natsu, but she decides to believe in him before the tent shenanigans there. I do like that quite a lot. Like I said, one of my favorite aspects of fairy tale is the bond between them and how much they care for each other. But Natsu doing Natsu shenanigans draws on their faces there, especially of Erza after she chased him because of the map. And of course, she starts chasing him again in the morning with a huge hammer. Lucy and Wendy also have drawings on their faces there, and here they finally reach the next town they have to get to, and people start confusing Erza with Elkis, kind of like a celebrity in a way or something. And then the background with the others, these glasses Erza comes in, which really work for her. I like a girl in glasses, and Erza looks great in glasses, or Elkis in this case, and she takes them away to Fairy Nail, not Fairy Tail. So this is why it reminded me a bit of Edolas. Are they from a different dimension? I'm really curious what exactly does that mean, and why does she look like Erza, or Erza looks like her. But yeah, this was pretty much an aftermath build-up episode for the next dragon here. I liked it, and yeah, Fairy Tail being Fairy Tail. I'm really curious what you guys thought about what happened with the fight here. What do you think about what we know so far of the dragons and all of the shenanigans here? Let me know down in the comments below, and as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. So keep enjoying Fairy Tail. I'm gonna see you again on the next one. Bye bye.